I don't know if you're feeling stuck or you're feeling afraid, but I do know how to get you moving again. I know what it feels like to be afraid. I know what it feels like to be stuck. All started for me when I was 12 years old. There were a string of events that happened in my life around me with the adults who were afraid to take action to solve the problems that were right in front of them. And I remember so clear, I don't know if I read it or I heard it, but this phrase that successful people focus on the desired outcome, and so they're willing to do work that unsuccessful people don't want to do. Unsuccessful people focus on easy work and will put up with unpleasant outcomes. And I remember so clearly that was kind of like my mantra growing up. That's what put me on this personal mission, this mission to fight against fear, to fight against inaction, to fight against the frustrations of life that make people throw their hands up in the air and quit. And I refuse to quit. You've got to kill me. I will not quit. And I've always been this way, or at least I've been this way since I was 12. And so I would seek out things that made me so uncomfortable. Things like theater, musical theater, playing an instrument, singing in the choir, things that I hated, things that have no natural appeal to me. And I would look for things intentionally that I didn't want to do. And that's what I went after. I didn't even have a good definition of what that meant. I just knew if I didn't want to do it, and it made me feel so uncomfortable, made my stomach turn inside out, made my hands sweat, I knew that's where I needed to be. And so I learned from an early age that you have to fight against insecurity. You have to fight against low self-esteem, low confidence, and through the act of doing those things that you don't want to do, you start to grow. And that's the only way to grow. And so now, after almost 30 years as an adult, I find myself reaching out, pushing people in ways that they want to be pushed, getting people to do things they don't want to do, but watching them grow, watching their self-esteem grow, watching their confidence grow, watching their lives change. And it starts with a simple technique. This is what I teach them, and this is what I want you to do. When you're facing that thing that you don't want to do, whether I'm standing right next to you, pushing you along, or you're there by yourself, you have to take a deep breath. Taking that deep breath allows the muscles to relax, allows the focus to increase, but most importantly, gives room for that emotion, that real fear, that real sense of being stuck, and that indecisiveness allows that to shift from fear to indignation, from I can't do this to this is not going to stop me, from insecurity and indecisiveness to I'm going to try something. I'm going to start now. And after you take that deep breath and you start to release and open everything up, you take the first step. You take some action. It doesn't matter what it is. You might not know the right direction. You just put your one foot in front of the other. Now you're moving. And then it's just a matter of keep moving. You're going to figure it out once you're in motion. You'll never figure it out until you take that first step. You will do it. You can do it. And you must find the things that you don't want to do. And that's the only way to grow in life. It's not always supposed to be easy. It's not always supposed to be fun and rewarding. The fun, the easy, the rewards come from the hard work, come from doing the things that you don't want to do. Successful people don't want to do them either. The only difference is they take the breath, they take the step, and then they just keep moving. Their focus is on the desired outcome. Their focus is not on the work at hand. If you are stuck in your life and you're frustrated and you're full of anxiety and you don't know what is supposed to be happening for you, you don't know the meaning of life, it's because you're not taking any action. You've settled for what's in front of you. And you may have done that so long ago, you have no idea where you are. So take a deep breath. Doesn't matter if you know the right step or not, take some kind of step and then just keep moving. you'll get unstuck. You won't stay there forever. And when you need some help and you need somebody to poke you in the back and push you a little bit, reach out to me. That's what I do best. That's what I've been doing for most of my life. I know because I do that to me first. And I know if I can move me with this hard head and this big body, I can get you moving too.